Hello, Slidell. Today is Friday, October 30. We're right at approaching 48 hours post landfall for Hurricane Zeta, which is really surprising. If you look at 2 days since the storm has hit our community, we have probably 90% of the citizens are powered back up. Our sewer systems are flowing. Water's flowing. This is not totally unlike Katrina, where we were days without power and services. So this was a much more minor storm than Katrina, but Katrina is kind of our baseline. It's our gauge for everything. So I'm very pleased at the pace with which services have been restored and we've gotten the community back together. You'll still see in some areas trees on streets, some intersections that aren't powered back up yet. We expect that to be occurring today and tomorrow to be completed. We have the streets that are closed with trees on lines right now. That is left up to the power company. As I told you yesterday, our crews do not take trees off of the roads if there's power lines tangled in them. We don't want to upset those lines to a point where CLECO or WST may not be able to restore them without major construction. So we stay away from them, let them take care of them, get them back up and running as quickly as possible. Those are all underway, and you'll be seeing progress with that also. Getting a lot of calls today about debris pickup and garbage. Your normal garbage processing will begin again on Monday with your normal routes, Monday and Thursday with a Wednesday recycling, Tuesday and Friday with a Wednesday recycling. So Coastal will be back picking up garbage next week. Please remember, Coastal picks up your household garbage. They're not doing the storm debris, the hurricane debris, the big limbs and things of that nature. Take that green debris, those storm remnants, if you will, even if you've had some damage to your property and you've got any construction debris, pile that up separately from your garbage at a different point on curbside with your separate from your garbage. That will be picked up under a contract with the federal government probably in the next 2 weeks. It'll start next week late and continue on for the next couple of weeks. The word we're getting from the federal government right now is that for the first month, most of this is probably going to be covered at 100%, and there's going to be no local monetary match from the city, which is good for us, good for you, good for our community. So if you've got things that need to be cleaned up and picked up and put curbside, let's get that out there as soon as possible so that we can get that picked up and let the federal government cover most of that. Again today, I asked our CLECO, who has graciously agreed to join us on this video, to share the status of where we are with power restoration to folks in our community. I talked to WST earlier. WST said they have about 400 customers throughout the parish, not just in Slidell, but throughout the parish, that have not been restored, and they expect to have most of them restored by close of business tomorrow. So CLECO is still here with us. I wanted to give them an opportunity to tell you exactly what's going on with their restoration process in our community. And we've asked Mr. David Hersey, who's with Governmental Affairs of CLECO, to join us today and give you an update. So David, if you'll let us know what's going on.
Thank you, Mayor, and we appreciate the opportunity to address the citizens of Slidell and the area in the eastern part of the parish. As everyone knows, when the storm Zeta hit us, we had out approximately 73,000 customers in St. Tammany Parish. As of maybe an hour or so ago, it looks like we have restored over 60,000 of those customers. Those numbers are constantly changing, so you'll see those numbers change if you go on our website. So there's around a little over 12,000 customers that remain out at this time. With the east side of St. Tammany and the Slidell area having a little over 6,000, maybe 6,500 or so. So, and those numbers again are fluid, they're changing constantly. There's some areas, Mayor, that I would like to tell you about that we're focusing on. in the Slidell area. And these are blocks of customers that are out, not necessarily individual isolated outages, but more so larger scale areas. And that would be in Herberdale Estates. We're looking in that area and we're working hard there to restore service by the end of the day. Country Club, we've restored some service there as well, and we'll continue to get the rest of those customers on. We've made significant progress in Belvedere area. We're continuing to work very hard in the Old Town Bruget area over there, and there's a lot of tree damage in that area as well. So we're continuing to work and focus on that area. Rue Rochelle, that's another area as well. Berkshire, Fountain Estates, Brookwood, Country Manor, Asheville, and Chamalay Cove, which by this filming here may actually be restored from what I understood right before I came here. So Mayor, those are some areas we're focusing on. We'll continue to work in and around Slidell on all of the isolated single outages. As you know, we focus on those large block areas first. So we just wanted to make sure that our customers are patient with us. We appreciate their patience, and we understand that it can be frustrating to be without power for days. And you and I both know that, Mayor. So we appreciate their patience. We'll continue to work. We'll continue to make significant progress until all the customers are restored. And if there's a customer that needs to contact us, we want to reiterate our number to them, 1-800-622-6537. Please call us if you feel that you've been left out or something like that, but we do feel that we have a handle on who all of our customers are that remain out, but please do not hesitate to contact us. We want to make sure that every customer is reconnected. So again, thank you for your patience, and thank you also for all of the kudos that are coming in. We're getting them on our website, we're getting them by phone, getting text messages from many customers in this area with a lot of thank yous. And we appreciate that greatly. Thank you, Mayor.
Yes, sir. Thank you, David. You said that Rue Rochelle, bottom of the lodge area, are you expecting that to be up and running today? Or?
Yes, sir. That's a focus of ours to get that on today. You know, we find it very difficult to guarantee that because you never know, things can happen. But no, our focus is to have that area restored.
Great, fantastic. And folks, you know, as we said yesterday on the video, we're going to be pushing on CLECO, pushing on WST, pushing on all of our providers to get services to our community as quickly as absolutely possible. But when you sit down and you think about it, you know, at this time 2 days ago, we were looking down the barrel of a major hurricane. And to be 2 days, 48 hours later, and have 90% of the services put back together in the community it's pretty phenomenal. And I can't thank you guys enough for everything you've done, your team, your contractors that you brought in. They've been tremendous asset to our community, and great to work with, and we greatly appreciate your efforts to get us back up and running.
Thank you, Mayor. We appreciate that.
Yes. So, with that, we'll talk a little bit about what's going on in the community this weekend. We're looking at trying some new things in the Old Town area. One of the things that we're doing this weekend, we're running a test series or test run, if you will, for this weekend and maybe for the next several weekends of blocking off city streets in the Old Town area, but creating pedestrian malls that are going to be walking malls for people to go down and to shop or to eat or to enjoy the festivities that happen in the Old Town area. We want to give people an opportunity to get out and enjoy the outside. You can social distance much easier. You can be in an unconfined environment and don't have to worry so much about COVID. This will give you an opportunity to get out and visit with neighbors, friends, enjoy the businesses that are in Old Town, and just enjoy the culture that we have created in our community. We're going to try this for a couple of weeks. If it works and you like it, we'll continue. So we're going to try this weekend, and we're going to block off one street this weekend in particular. It'll be from the soda shop back west to Heidelberg's. It'll be blocked off. People can enjoy. You can park in the parking lots that surround the area, walk in, enjoy food, drink, any shopping that you would like to do. But we'll start that today. In fact, I think it closed at 1 today. and we will open those streets back up at 7 a.m. Monday morning. So it'll be throughout the weekend. If you get a chance, come down, take a look around, see what you think, let us know what you think, but give us your thoughts as to how you think that's working, if you think it's something we should continue or not, and we'll give it a try and see. Going to wrap up here from City Hall now, but I'd be remiss if I didn't take the opportunity to thank all of those who have been working so diligently this week. Since the storm, the electric companies, the gas company, the garbage company, the public works folks that have been out keeping the sewer systems pumped down so that the sewer systems can flow, and keeping us whole as far as the services that you need to take care of our community. All of those people have worked tirelessly. Our first responders have been there for a couple of calls with fires and things of that nature. They have been Johnny on the spot, ready to go. Our medical providers have been there providing medical services throughout the storm and throughout the cleanup and through the ongoing cleanup that we see. We have to really thank each and every one of those folks for the time that they've given to our community and being away from their families while they're doing so. Thank you for joining us today. This is Greg Cromer saying so long from City Hall.